Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Restaurant to Another World, episode 11. So, this episode actually was kind of interesting. I enjoyed it for once. It's been a while since I've actually said that about the show so far. So this week's episode obviously focused on two different parts like usual. The first part coming from the fact that we learned a little bit more about, I think her name is Kuro, and we learned what her job is actually there at the restaurant. She was actually hired by the other dragon, the red dragon that we see often in the restaurant, and she was hired to be kind of a protector of the people in it because obviously they're human / demon, but they're not very strong. They're very weak, and she's the only being that's considerably stronger than them. So what was interesting was the fact that we learned that about her, and we got to see her actually use that when kind of these I want to say these wing creatures, almost I want to believe they're almost sirens in many ways because they have the traits of it, but they come into the shop for the first time and they're very mischievous because I think they're kind of, I want to say, like childlike in their nature. Even though they're like older teens, they're very childlike. So what's interesting though is they end up singing and playing on the piano, but when that happens, it actually causes the restaurant owner and our demon girl to basically go into this weird trance of sorts. And luckily, Kuro is not affected by that. She's able to stop them and say, hey, "Listen, don't do that." You know. So we got to see that. That was kind of interesting. The second story, which really wasn't, I guess, really anything important, was just more of talking about Kuro and kind of just getting to know her a little bit better. But, you know, it was very fast, and really the thing was is that I really didn't care too much for it until until the ending where we saw her actually talk again. I was like, oh, she actually opened her mouth and spoke for once, because I guess she's getting more comfortable with the restaurant owner and, you know, the one demon girl. Other than that, you know, it was a typical episode, but it was a little bit better, so I did like it a lot more than usual, and hopefully you guys felt that way too. As always, if you like my reviews, you know what to do. That's it for today. I'm sorry, I have Yokai Apartment also to check out, and also be sure to check out my, what I'm be watching this season. I have a voting thing on it that people can vote for what they want me to watch this season, so definitely go check that out. I'll probably announce that in my other review too, so I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. See you in my next review. Bye-bye, everyone.